How's it going, everyone? You're back in the enclave and we are here with another installment of canned cuisine. Today's canned cuisine is chicken biryani. Now my mom tells me that this is not anything special or unique. Apparently my grandmother used to buy something along these lines, but I've never seen it, my wife's never seen it, so yeah, let's get into it. So here we are with our top-down view, and unlike the last episode where we had the stuffed cabbage leaves, those didn't actually have any direction on how to prepare it. Whereas this actually does say that it needs to be microwaved for 2 minutes. It smells interesting, I can tell you that much. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to come out of here without utensils. It doesn't look incredible, I won't lie. But yeah, so I'm going to get back in a second. Let me just get this onto a plate, get it heated up, and then we can sit down and actually have a proper review. Okay, so here we are. Everything has been warmed up, and yeah, I mean, straight off the bat, I'm gonna say it doesn't look like a biryani, it doesn't smell like a biryani, and from licking off the spoon, it doesn't really taste like a biryani either. So yeah, let me just go through the ingredients and then we will get you guys back up top to finish out the review. So we have 49% rice, chicken meat with bone, minimum 30%. I must admit there is no shortage of chicken from what I saw. Water, potato, vegetable oil, spices, lentils, salt, tomato paste. So yeah, that is pretty much that. That is the Paco Gold Dish Chicken Biryani. Now apparently it says here that they actually use the Paco curry powder, and I'll be honest, so does the person who made that, and that is a proper biryani. Yeah, it looks very different. You can actually see the rice, you can see the meat, see the potato. Yeah, here we just have a glob. So if I bring this up for you, try and get everything in the light. I mean, yeah, when I was dishing it up, I could see some chicken, I could see where the rice was, but to be honest, the rice is very gelatinous. I can see that already. It's very soft and gooey. So yeah, anyways, it's not really fair to compare it to my mother-in-law's curry, well, my mother-in-law's biryani, because shame, it never had a chance really. But I did want to just show you the color difference. I mean, if you look at the two, that is a golden brownish sort of color, tan, the lentils are quite dark. Here, this looks to me, smells to me, and initially tastes to me a little bit like chicken casserole, where you basically put a bunch of veggies in and they cook away and you end up with like this creamy, like chicken what. So yeah, first impressions are not looking good on this one. This is definitely a step down from our stuffed cabbage leaves that we did the last time. But yeah, anyways, let's get the camera up top and we will get to the review, the tasting, etc. So here we are, back up top with this very interesting chicken biryani. So yeah, let's give it a go. So immediately off the bat I found a bun. One thing I can say though is that this is cooked so far that the chicken is just dissolving. The chicken is very tender. I think this is a clump of rice that I'm gonna get now. Like the rice, I'll try and show you. It's all sort of congealed together, it's all like stuck together. And yeah, so you pretty much got some rice cake with some pieces of chicken. I mean, that was straight rice. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe 5 lentils in here. You know, it's not bad. Like, I mean, obviously I'm sitting here eating it. Like the bones that are in here, like this is a whole piece of bone. Have been cooked down so far, it just dissolves in your mouth. Which, I mean, it's cool. I guess you don't need to pick out the bones, just chew them, add some good flavor. Yeah, it's okay. So my thing is, and it's something I sort of expected, which is why I brought out this, is that there's no spices in there. So here's a curry leaf. If I search around, I'll find some coriander, I'll find some cumin seeds. I mean, if you look at that bite, worlds apart. Like, so much more flavor, so much more depth, so much more just everything. Like, this feels like a chicken biryani I would serve my grandmother or a small child. This, whew, it's got a bit of a punch to it. This is really good. Okay, so Pecco chicken biryani. Would I buy it again? Well, at 40 bucks? Probably not. If I was really desperate and like, you know what? It's a pretty big portion of food at the end of the day. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind it if I were on a really tight budget. Like, it's not bad tasting at all. It just has no spice to it. And spice doesn't necessarily mean heat. Like, I'm not looking for this to blow my head off. It's sold in a can to the masses. I would never expect anything that's sold to the masses to be super spicy. Most places, if they say something spicy, it's not really spicy, to me anyway. but to the layman, yeah, it might be really spicy. But this, it's so subtle. Like, there's no depth, there's no boom, there's no... There's no impact to it. Like, for me, my wife and I were actually talking about this the other day. There are a few things better than a biryani on a Friday. And if I was served this on a Friday, I would not be a happy chappy. Whereas if I was served this homemade biryani, I would absolutely be a happy chappy. So yeah, I mean, overall, if I had no idea what to eat and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be super lazy, yeah, I'd probably buy it again. It doesn't taste bad, it's just a bit underwhelming. I'd probably add a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, maybe a dashy MSG, something like that, just to lift it a bit. But otherwise, it's not inedible. I mean, I've eaten half the plate, so it's not inedible. It is just, it is lacking in the flavor department. But yeah, so I picked this up at, I believe it's called Norwood. I must just confirm that. Norwood Spa. Same place I picked up the cabbage leaves. And yeah, it was 40 bucks a tin. So yeah, that's pretty much that. If you guys want to try it, feel free. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you have tried it and you have an opinion on it, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, something new to announce quickly. I am going to be starting, you can see behind me the screen, I'm going to be starting streaming on Twitch 3 times a week. So it's going to be Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. It is basically going to run as long as I feel like it's going to run. It's either going to be an hour or 2 hours or potentially even a bit longer depending on the time and days and whatnot. Like the Saturday ones might be a bit longer. But yeah, if you guys would like, please go over to twitch.tv and just search for Enclave ZA and you will find me immediately. So yeah, that is pretty much that. With the dogs barking, I feel like it's time to go. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please go check me out on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that is pretty much that. Peace.